going to suggest that the practice that I'm going to be focusing on is self-love and love of neighbor. We tend not to be very good at either one. But during this time of isolation, we have equal opportunities to rest and to heal, to love and be loved. I asked a dear friend, how she was doing during the quarantine, and she answered, at peace, finally at peace. She has a job that requires her constant attention. It is a stressful kind of way to be employed. So she was resolving that tension and stress by going out every single night, going to bars, going to restaurants, eating when she wasn't hungry, drinking when she wasn't thirsty. And at last, during the quarantine, she said she was wading into the cool, still waters of self-care and care for others. She was taking deep breaths while her soul was being restored, and she was becoming more aware of what was important and what was not. For me, a spiritual practice that matters includes social renewal. Instead of blaming others about the state of our union, instead of blaming one political party or another, we actually can reflect on our own complicity and support of systems that abandon the poor, warehouse our children in failing schools, and fail to provide adequate health care even under normal circumstances. As a spiritual practice, we can wake up to the possibility of building a new order. We can improvise those possibilities, try them out in the creative microcosm of a shared public life. Realizing that our way of life before the pandemic was not perfect. It could be improved so that all members of the society thrive. We are receiving reports that COVID-19 is disproportionately impacting communities of color. There are many reasons for this outcome, including the fact that people of color often have chronic health problems that make them particularly vulnerable to the disease as a result of poverty, poor or non-existent health care, and economic disparities. During this Holy Week, we should reconsider the contours of our national social contract. Our social and economic systems work on a zero-sum game where there are winners and losers. It didn't have to be that way. We have the opportunity to restructure society so that it works as well for the have-nots and the almost haves, as well as it does for the wealthy. Do we really want a society organized to support the rich with the toiling of an underclass of marginalized laborers? Do we believe that it is every man, every woman for themselves, or do we want a society safety net for those who have fewer options and fewer resources? From an article I wrote titled Still on the Journey, I believe that as a spiritual practice, we can imagine and create a political system responsive to the people and respectful of global neighbors. A health system that is comprehensive in scope and not profit-driven. An educational system shaped by innovation, improvisation, technology, and practicality. The pandemic has lifted the veil from our eyes. Can we be honest now about what is not working? Can we re-envision new options? I believe that we can if we want to.